What we have here is 3 plates, all crack style. And the interesting thing is that a lot of you actually got it right. This is the original, at least this is one of the originals because there's a lot of them. Chinese crack plate, late Ming Dynasty, very classic. So crack porcelain is recognizable because it's quite brittle. And classic border patterns with intertwining panels with different decorations. There's often a lot of fritting on the rim. If you look at the rim here, you can see that there are small damages all around, which is called fritting. The porcelain is very thin, it's very well made. This is the type of porcelain that was very popular around Europe and actually was the porcelain that started the whole export to the Netherlands. After the collapse of the Ming Dynasty, the manufacturing of porcelain in China more or less collapsed, and because of the high quantity in exports, the Dutch started searching for new markets for producing porcelain, and they came to Japan. So this is a Japanese plate. This is later, this is maybe 1670 or 1680, and it's in crack style. It's made in the style of these because they were ordered like this by the Dutch East India Company. And what you see is that around this time porcelain starts to be made again in China, but they don't really make crack anymore. They go into a new type of porcelain, and the Japanese continue to make these very large chargers. And the interesting thing is you can easily recognize them. They're much thicker and much sturdier, so often they're in very good condition still. They're actually, in terms of the product itself, the quality is stronger. They can be very large, they can be up to 55 centimeters. So the back is very different from the one on the Chinese plate. So you can see here, it's maybe hard to see that it's thicker, but you can see that the back is very different. It's a clear giveaway, so if you're experienced you will immediately see it. And then also the front, the color and the way the color is done is very different. So it's much darker. So there's also Chinese crack plates that are dark like this, but the decoration is very different. So this is, I would say it's less free maybe. And there's, so the cobalt applied is much thicker. And then we have this. It's not porcelain, it's a Dutch plate. It's Delftware. And so Delftware is earthenware. And the difference between porcelain and earthenware is the level of firing of the clay. The temperature is much lower. So in Europe they didn't know how to make porcelain until 1720, 1730. So this type of Dutch Delftware